I love street art. The grey buildings, it just brings street art. I love it everywhere. I don't know about a footballer on there, Denis Law, that's right, and I know he's from the area and went to the local school. So I understand the connection. You know, whether it's to everyone's cup of tea, I don't know.
Of the appearance of this building, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay.
You come walk.
Yeah, it's the Aberdeen legend. He just passed away lately, but it's a shame. You know.
Can you say that again? Yeah.
I love street art, yes. Yes, I do. But I like also graffiti. I like graffiti as well.
And do you think it brightens up this area?
I think it's a really good addition because obviously it's an iconic football player and everyone loves football. It's a sport that connects everyone. So yeah, I said it's like art in general, but especially I think a sport like football, it's really connecting people. So I think it's really good.
Do you think it's good that
It's better than just a dull grey building like you normally see in Aberdeen, so definitely.
Rose's question?
Yeah, my name's Jerome Davenport. I'm the lead artist for the Denis Law mural here in Aberdeen as part of honouring him and his time as a footballer for the Denis Law Legacy Trust. Yeah, 4 weeks ago. So.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, just a newborn boy,
wow.
little George.
George.
So yeah, he's fresh out of the oven, and yeah, and then I jumped on a plane. So come over here and complete this project. So. I'm out of Western Australia. It's just like about half an hour from Perth in the west coast. Prior to that, I lived in London, in Shoreditch, for 2.5 years. So I did a lot of work around the UK then, a few festivals and a few pieces that are still up in London, around there. Yeah, so that's kind of how my relation to the project is. You know, half of our company is based in the UK, half is based in Australia.
What do you think of this mural?
It's really nice. I was like, this is the first time I'm seeing like when I'm coming home from work, so it's really quite nice because it used to be so blank and everything, but now it's really good looking.
Do you like street art just generally?
Yeah, generally I like street art because back home it's not common to be there, but then here it's quite common and I really like it.
My name's Charlie Lawman. I'm assisting Jerome on the Denis Law Legacy Trust mural. So basically, back 2017, as New Art came to Aberdeen, and I was doing my own thing, painting, and got involved painting a lot of the murals, and completely changed my life. I was just assisting doing basically the background stuff, and then as years progressed, I think they realised that my heart was in it, kind of thing, and they've just given me more trust. And as the years have gone by, last year was jumping up doing things on my own.
Project inception came about early last year. I think it's been probably over 9 months in the making now. We were approached by the council, Aberdeen Council, to put in for the tender. I believe there was many other, companies similar to ours or brands similar to ours that kind of took on that initiative to put in a proposal. I just happened to be sitting on my front deck with Alex having a beer, and he said, this proposal's come through, would you like to go for it? And I said, yeah, I think that'll be right up my alley. I'd love to, honour the man, and I think it was incredible to find out that we had won the project, and yeah, very proud, and what an honour to be here.
Fantastic.
I'd say public art has definitely changed my career in the sense that I spent a long time just painting graffiti, painting letters, and the public just didn't approve of it. It was never something that people just genuinely thought it was related to crime and gang violence, and they start seeing murals on the wall, seeing the same people that were involved with graffiti being involved with this, realising that maybe it wasn't just criminal things, it was for the public to try and push creative arts and that. And yeah, it's been quite strange to be from one side to the other.
Yeah, I think to me personally, I've got kind of a few things that I guess it's all related. My father-in-law is from Aberdeen, so yeah, he's born and bred here. left when he was about 22, always comes back. So he was very excited that I got the project, and I was very, happy to be able to honour him, and he was just kind of flabbergasted that this came about. So there's the family connection, and for me, like, part of my practice is honouring people who are important in communities and local heroes, and I've always loved that. And it's always been such a foundation in my work for a long time. So any way that I can possibly do that to bring, attention to that, honour Denis and the family, I think, that's my job done.
Project I initially heard about, probably about 5 years ago, and obviously it was put forward, and then I never heard nothing about it. To be honest with you. Yeah. But realistically, when I first got involved with it, the Denis Law Legacy Trust was when the no ball game signs were taken down. They were handed to people to do art on, basically, and then the next thing you know, there was all these talks about the mural happening, and here we are today, painting a 10-storey building.
Real anamorphic style where it looked like Denis was actually kicking a ball out of the wall. But yeah, it's just, we kind of went for the traditional, that hero photo, which he's really famous for.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody knows.
Yeah. So you're always torn between the two. You don't want to go too adventurous and go too outside of the box, because that's not what people remember him for. And so that you kind of revert back to that that photo that he's known for.
It's helped my mental health big time. Over the past few months, I've been up and down, lost creativity, was ready to just give up, and this came along and I thought, right, last chance to apply myself, push myself to do something completely out of my comfort zone, and yeah, it's given me a boost to push my career a lot further from here, big time.
The weather, but we've been graced with some beautiful sun shining. The other options are, I've never painted on the Pebble Dash. The surface is a bit different. The windows, it's a huge piece. Trying to get the perspectives and things. It has its own challenges, but nothing that we haven't done before. Yeah, absolute majority of people are loving it. Really positive feedback. A couple of negative, but there's always a few bad apples in the bunch, But overall, such a positive, welcoming atmosphere, and everyone's been amazing. Yeah.
Brand new, mate. Brand new.
Thank you.
In India, back home, we don't have street art or anything, but it's quite nice to see it over here.
And would you like to see more of this kind of thing?
Street art, and I think, if they do something, different compared to this, obviously this is a tribute to a legend who lived here, personality, but then it would be really nice if they do something, something that's related to the environment and stuff like.
So what's next, Charlie? What's next?
The world is mine.
Brilliant. Thanks, buddy. Thanks
Sweet.
So much.
Right.
So much. Cool. Right, we'll get going.
Sweet, man. I think it's got to be a very good look for Aberdeen. It's something that would be quite helpful, quite good. It's got to look good anyway from what they've done so far. So.
Do you like snow?
I do, yeah. It's been good to actually see the process of how they get it done and that as well. So you see a lot of it kicking about Aberdeen, so it's good to see it, the actual process of how it actually gets done. Gradles, and then we supply the access for the street artist that's currently undertaking the work.
What are you from?
We're from Skyform, yeah. I'm from Skyform, we supply the access. It's better than just a dull grey building like you normally see in Aberdeen, so definitely. Right, so yeah, it would be good to see other famous people in other buildings around Aberdeen.